be more accurate, the novel is still flowers as it is for now. Blue flowers is what it's got to be when I'm done with it, so I have to immerse myself in Carol's book in Portuguese and write it again for the publishers in English. The plot is both simple and possible. I'm going to be describing it on this book. In this scene A, the main woman character describes the moment her lover leaves her. Here now there's another считаю, that a wrong translation might be I didn't say anything, I didn't cry, I didn't ask for explanations, I didn't before you to stay. I merely stayed there mobile, nude lying on the bed while you dressed, took your rucksack and went away. Implore isn't quite right, is it? Bed would be better. And immobile, similarly, I prefer still or unmoving. In both cases, my first quick version just used words that stayed close to Portuguese. Implore for embody, immobile for immobile, but we need to move away a little further in order to live somewhere more like normal English. I think literally is a bit too formal for A's voice here too. I didn't say anything, I didn't cry, I didn't ask for explanations, I didn't beg you to stay. I just stayed here, unmoving, nude lying on the bed, while the dress took your rucksack and went away. Okay. How do you picture this scene? Where are the two people and how are they feeling? How do you picture this scene? I think there's a breakup of the lovers, maybe, and maybe she is heartbroken, and that's why I think she tried to describe her feelings in this scene.
Okay.
And where are the two people and how are they feeling? So I think it's really heartbroken scene. Maybe on their home, on the lying on the bed while they dress it, something like that. And I think it's something. It's a scene in their home, maybe, where men leaving their home.
So, do you agree with the statement that he says?
Maybe because, as I understand, this translator needs to translate with the American style. For example,
based on American literature, maybe
yeah,
can I say?
he cannot translate it as just words. He needs also to give for reason all the scene. Yeah.
So did you understand all the words in this text? And then you know meaning of them?
For example, I understand the translation. I understand that she feels really bad. But maybe in Portuguese it will be another. I will see another scene. But in English I said only that her heartbroken. Maybe in Portuguese maybe it's more emotional. Who knows?
Okay, so based on this text, we will have some questions. First of all, can you continue with the last part?
Okay, there are an awful lot of I's in that first sentence. I's there. In Portuguese, there is an il at the beginning for the first sentence and an il at the beginning of the sentence. So the sentences are perfectly balanced. I think instead of having more with a pair of I's and have a rucksack, which should probably be a backpack to minimize how Vicky it sounds to UC readers. I didn't say anything, I didn't cry, I didn't ask for explanation, didn't beg you to stay. I just stayed here and moving, mute, lying on the bed while you dressed, took your backpack and went away. Now that first sentence ends on the word stay, which would be fine, except that stay appears again 3 words later. So now I have got to change that too. One option is I didn't beg you not to go, which helps because we imagine saying please don't go, rather than please stay, which isn't quite the same. I didn't say anything, I didn't cry, didn't ask for space, I didn't beg you not to go. Okay, I have also got to decide if the man is dressing or getting dressed or getting himself dressed. And my decision will be as much about the rhythm of the sentence as anything else. And I don't like the ending went away, it's very weak. I would rather end solidly on one word just left. I just stayed there unmoving, mute, lying on the bed while you got dressed, took your backpack and left. I think left is better. Right, so we're done now, surely? I'm not quite. I would prefer picking up your backpack to just took your backpack. I think the letter might sound as though he's taking it from her. And I'm not sure about mute either. I think silence would do. So how about the step? I didn't say anything, I didn't cry, I didn't ask for explanations, didn't beg you not to go. I just stayed there unmoving, silent, lying on the bed while you got dressed, picked up your backpack and left. Better.
Better. So what did you
yeah.
understand?
I understand that he tried to change all the words. So as I understand, he just translated as just words. But after he tried to change all of the words, first, for example, for good sounds for US readers. Second, to try to don't repeat any words in the sentence, and also he also tried to rhythm these words and try to, for example, find any other synonyms.
Okay. So have you suffered from such kind of translation problems or translation misunderstandings?
For example, as a people who don't read the
as
English
a person.
Books, yeah, as a person, don't read the English books. For example, for me, from the first heard his drafts, it was better, good for me. But when I see the final this text, I understand that there can be another beauties versions, better versions, and I really like the last one.
Okay, so when you come to section E, can you match them with paragraphs? Write a number of paragraphs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. He wants to stay close to the text achieved in the original, and the translation needs to be accessible to American readers. He wants to choose the right expression to clarify exactly why this happens. It's better not to use the same words twice. Okay, same words. I see on the floor. Some of the words are too close to the original and don't sound very natural in English. Maybe I see it's about the third one.
No, be careful. Third one is about readers from the US.
He has to decide which version of a phrase will suit the music of the sentence best. He has to decide which version of the phrase will suit the music of the sentence best. Maybe it's about this one. Okay. He wants to stay close to the facts achieved in the original and American readers. I think it's about the third one. He wants to choose the right expression to clarify exactly what has happened. It's about the rhythm. It's about oh, I also. Maybe it's the sixth one.
And then you have left 2. Nice.
Yeah.
So let's practice now. Which synonyms does the translator consider for? You remember these synonyms?
Let me try. Include, immobile, battery, rucksack, maybe a backpack.
Yes, rucksack, backpack. As well in German it is the same.
This is German word.
Yes.
Okay. Went away, it's maybe a left.
Went away, left.
Mute, it's silent. No fine sound is introduction for. Implied to. The same. Imaginable. So she's finished with something.
Implore.
Will be done.
Which
or
one?
Done.
No. First one, implore. Implore, asking something from someone deeply.
Deeply.
Deeply, with sometimes using emotions or abusive emotions. On the street you see.
Explore?
No. Explore is different. Brat, один тенге. On the street, burglars walk like this. They are begging, imploring.
Begging.
Beg, you can write. Beg, B-E-G.
Begging.
Beg, just beg, B-E-G.
B-H or
E.
Okay. Immobile is something like he cannot do it by himself.
So it has 2 meanings. First one, still.
Still?
Yes, still is an adjective. Sorry, adverb. He is still here, for example, still. And the second one, unmoving.
Still unmoving.
Yes.
What does it mean? Still unmoving. Like.
These are different. Still can be, unmoving can be. Still unmoving, it means it is here, not moving. It's not mobile, immobile. We can say. Merely.
Merely. What does it mean, merely?
Just.
Just?
Only.
Wow.
Just you can write as an answer.
That's great, merely. I need to use it in my life, merely. No one understands it.
Perfecto. So second one, section G.
Implied to. It's like be a worker.
Something like that. But at the same time, employed someone to do something, or employ someone with something. We can say it means tasked with. To give a task, duty, responsibilities.
Tasked.
With. Preposition.
Tasked with. The same. I know what that means. Same. Let me Google it.
You cannot find it.
Why?
Because this synonym of it is different. Has different meaning, little bit. It is written not the same. It means we don't have same abilities. It is the same. Identical.
Identical. Okay. Imaginable. I know what does it mean, but let's see.
Google it again. You need to find the advanced version of it. Conceivable.
Conceivable.
It's new.
Conceivable. Precise.
Precise, not precise, precise. Precise, exact, correct.
Exact, accurate.
Accurate is the answer.
Accurate is the answer.
Uh-huh.
Finish it with something. Will be being done.
Done with.
Done.
If you are done with something, generally we say done with.
Done with. Great.
Perfecto. So, is it clear you understood all of them?
Yeah.
So, what do you think you could learn from Daniel's blog about improving your own writing in English?
Do you think you could learn from Daniel blog? Of course, because, for example, my English contains only the simple words, but if you want to be more, if you want to speak more beauties, more you see my for example, if you want to speak nice or nicely, something like that, I need to improve my English not only with writing and also speaking. For example, using something like merely, accurate, identical. I know this word identical, but I never use this word.
So. Next part. Can listen to this podcast, and she's a translator, if I remember correctly, or interpreter. She's talking about translations and an interpreting job. Advantages, disadvantages. Choose the correct answer from these sections, but at the same time, tell me what she says. Let's start, please.
2.34.
What made you want to be a translator?
It was something that I'd done when I was at university, and when I moved to Spain, it was difficult to get a job that wasn't teaching English. So I went back to England and I did a postgraduate course in translation. After doing the course, I swore that I would never be a translator. I thought it would be too boring. But I kept doing the odd translation, and eventually I came round to the idea because I like the idea of working for myself. And it didn't require too much investment to get started. And actually, I enjoy working with words, and it's very satisfying when you feel that you've produced a reasonable translation of the original text.
What are the pros and cons of being a translator?
Well, it's a lonely job, I suppose. You're on your own most of the time. It's hard work. You're sitting there and, you're working long hours. And you can't program things because you don't know when more work is going to come in. And people have always got tight deadlines. It's really rare that somebody will ring you up and say, I want this translation in 3 months' time.
Sure.
That just doesn't really happen.
And the pros?
Well, the pros are that it gives you freedom because you can do it anywhere if you've got an internet connection and electricity. And I suppose you can organise your time because you're freelance, you're your own boss, which is good. I like that.
What advice would you give someone who's thinking of going into translation?
I'd say in addition to the language, get a speciality. Do another course in anything that interests you, like economics, law, history, art, because you really need to know about the subjects that you're translating into.
What do you think is the most difficult kind of text to translate?
Literary texts, like novels, poetry or drama, because you've got to give a lot of consideration to the author and to the way it's been written in the original language.
In order to translate a novel well, do you think you need to be a novelist yourself?
I think that's true ideally, yes.
And is that the case? I mean, are most of the well-known translators of novels, generally speaking, novelists in their own right?
Yes, I think in English anyway. People who translate into English tend to be published authors, and they tend to specialise in a particular author in the other language. And of course, if it's a living author, then it's so much easier because you can actually communicate with the author and say, like, what did you really mean here?
Another thing I've heard that is very hard to translate is advertising. For example, slogans.
Yeah, well, with advertising, the problem is that it's got to be something punchy and it's very difficult to translate that. For example, one of the Coca-Cola adverts, the slogan in English was "the real thing," but you just couldn't translate that literally into Spanish. It just wouldn't have had the same power. In fact, it became sensación de vivir, which is sensation of living, which sounds really good in Spanish, but it would sound weird in English.
What about film titles?
Oh, they're horrific too. And people always complain that they've not been translated accurately, but of course it's impossible because sometimes a literal translation just doesn't work.
For example?
Okay, well think of the Julie Andrews film, The Sound of Music. Well, that works in English because it's a phrase that you know, like I can hear the sound of music.
Yes.
But it doesn't work at all in other languages. And in Spanish, it was called sonrisas y lágrimas, which means smiles and tears. In German, it was called meine Lieder, meine Trauma, which means my songs, my dreams. And in Italian, it was tutti insieme appassionatamente, which means, I think, all together passionately, or I don't know, something like that. In fact, I think it was translated differently all over the world.
Do you think there are special problems translating film scripts for the subtitles?
Yes, a lot. There are special constraints. For example, the translation has to fit on the screen as the actor is speaking. And so sometimes the translation is a paraphrase rather than a direct translation. And of course, well, going back to untranslatable things, really the big problems are cultural and humour, because they're just not the same. You can get across the idea, but you might need pages to explain it, and by that time the film's moved on. I also sometimes think that the translators are given the film on DVD, rather than a written script, and that sometimes they've simply misheard or they didn't understand what the people said. And that's the only explanation I can come up with for some of the mistranslations that I've seen. Although sometimes it might be that some things like humour and jokes, especially ones which depend on wordplay, are just, they're simply untranslatable. And often it's very difficult to get the right register, for example, with slang and swear words. Because if you literally translate taboo words or swear words, even if they exist in the other language, they may well be far more offensive.
Okay.
So, listening to you, what she said, first of all, choose the correct answers, then tell me the summary of this podcast.
First of all, I need to
Choose the correct answers.
Okay. One of the reasons Beverly decided to become a translator was that she wants to be something fun. Which of these does the mention drawbacks of being a freelance translator? It's time pressure. Beverly's advice to would-be translators is to study abroad. Specialize, yeah.
Yes. So what she said, can you tell me?
So the first, she said that when she tried to be a translator in Spain and English.
Spanish.
Spanish. He moved to England and started to learn this language and understand she will never want to be as a translator. And when she understands that she can work for herself as a freelancer, she will start to be an interesting English
Interpreter. Freelance interpreter.
Yeah. And also she told about the pros and cons. The cons is a very lonely job, and also tight deadlines and very long words to translate, and also tight deadlines. But pros is freedom, and she don't need electro maybe Wi-Fi. and also she can organize her time only by herself.
Some software.
Yeah, some
She use.
software, and also she don't need.
She doesn't need.
She doesn't need any place for it, so she can organize her life maybe also. And also she gave us that advice to get specialized, because for example, translator can translate any type of the terms. For example, like law, maybe medicine, something like that. And the hard things to translate is novels, drama, because there is a lot of considers. And
Phrases, traditional
phrases,
expressions.
And also the not easiest thing to translate is advertising. With using slogans. For example, she also gave the example for Coca-Cola advertising, like their slogan was the real thing. But in Spanish, this slogan is the slogan will be very different.
Sensación d'avion or something like that, she said.
Yeah, and also, for example, in Spanish version, if you will try to translate the Spanish version, it will be another word in English. So also the maybe hard things for her, it's film translating. For example, the literal translate doesn't work because of the big problems with the cultural personality, something like that.
Perfecto. So, would you like to listen to the second podcast? You already gave an answer.
Maybe we can skip this one.
Okay. So, another podcast, of course, I have. You cannot get rid of it. Let's listen and then choose the correct answers.
Okay, let's start.
2.36. Part 2.
What do you think is the most difficult kind of text to translate?
Literary texts, like novels, poetry or drama, because you've got to give a lot of consideration to the author and to the way it's been written in the original language.
Listen it again.
So, if you directly know the answer, write here.
Most people who translate novels into English don't do any other kind of translation work. Prefer authors who are no longer live, often mainly on a particular writer. Don't do any other kind of translation work. Maybe often concentrate mainly on one particular writer. I don't remember about that, but let's click it.
See.
With my intuition. Yeah, okay. She mentions the advertising slogan for Coca-Cola as an example of you can translate something word for word, different parts may not. How difficult it is to convey humor, how you can't always translate something word for word. It's actually word for word, maybe okay. The sound of music was translated into German as my songs, my dreams.
Yes.
Which of these is not mentioned as a problem when translating film scripts? Conveying the personality of the speaker.
Yes.
The problem with translating swear words in a film script is that you can't use the maybe speak in another language. They might not be translatable. I heard nothing about couple words. Also, maybe shocking in other language. They may not be translatable. I think the first one, but maybe.
No, be
Yeah,
careful.
okay.
So, are there any words in your language which cannot be translatable or untranslatable into English?
Of course, I I swear that there is more words that cannot be translatable into English. How would you try to express ideas using in English?
Do you know a specific word that you don't know even translation?
Maybe, for example,
I think we can easily find a way to translate it. Just maybe idioms or regional expressions can be difficult to translate.
for example, we have words with that.
Uh-huh.
It means literally maybe it can be translated as something dying.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't, for example, it's an expression like shocked, but I'm not sure that someone will use this word like deadly, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And also, what type of words we have? You know, the native language is not so very good. And because I really don't read any type of books, that's why
Maybe your Kazakh will be better than your Russian?
my Kazakh is better than my Russian.
I said the same.
Yeah. But because of I know when I read the Kazakh book, maybe at school, but I'm sure that there is a lot of words that can be untranslatable into English.
Mm-hmm. I know only one. I don't know. It's difficult for me to memorize one Kazakh long word. Too long.
Yeah, kanatlandırma.
In my language, it's blah 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 blah. I cannot memorize. For example, I cannot translate it.
It means because we don't. Let's see.
I think it takes 10 minutes to write this word.
Should I write it here?
Even you write it, I think. Do you have Kazakh keyboard? Is it a word or is it a paragraph?
No, this is one word.
Oh my god. You are not satisfied. Unsatisfied in Russian. Oh, this is not unsatisfied, dissatisfied. It's my mistake.
It's because of your unsatisfied.
Dissatisfied.
Yeah, dissatisfied.
So. Aha, come to the end. Too fast.
Wow, that's great.
That's not great. Business English.
Really? Why?
Not forget business English.
There is another English.
Yeah. Finish stars, please, and then we will move.
I say I'm done.
Okay, I cannot see your page, so because of that I'm asking. So, business plan. What is business plan? How can you describe business plan?
Business plan helps you with business plan. It's a big plan to become as a rich people. Yes.
Can you explain?
No. For example, if you want to become a rich person, you need to have a business plan.
Now it's clear. Then, what is the importance of a business plan?
The business plan may be the correct calculation of your money, of your investments, and also of your good calculation of your time also, and business plan also, of course, the hard analyze of of your plan, of your visions, to analyze and calculation, I think. Analyze not only your money, analyze also people, also your team, your plans. For example, also the words you should to analyze to have a better plan.
Okay, so we will see. Can you listen to this podcast about Bruno Guattari talks about the start at his company, Comptoir Atlantique, about business plan, and then answer the questions, please, one by one.
Okay.
Unit 6. Listening to.
We're here with Bruno Guattari, a young French entrepreneur who launched his company Comptoir Atlantique in 1996. Bruno, can you tell us a little about your company?
Yes, well, at Comptoir Atlantique, we work in a very specific sector, which is the production and distribution of high-protein foods. So what we actually do is to design, produce, and market what we call specific requirement foods. These are basically high-protein products that come in various forms: powders, pills, cereal bars, concentrates, and that type of thing. Most of our products are sold directly to our clients, who are distributors of health and diet foods. So we're almost exclusively a B2B operation, at least for the time being.
Okay, so how did you get started with Comptoir Atlantique? What's the story behind that?
Well, it's actually quite a long story, but I can at least give you the main elements. In fact, when I left university after graduating in biochemistry, I found a job as a researcher in a French laboratory run by Professor Laborie. The work that we did there was mainly developing drugs and molecules for use in the medical field, so it had very little to do with the sector that Comptoir is in today. Anyway, I stayed there for about 10 years, and I probably would have stayed longer if I could have, but the laboratory itself was going through a difficult period, and eventually it closed. So that was it, and I found myself without a job, unemployed.
So was that the moment when you decided to start your own company?
No, not exactly. You see, in my family we have quite a long tradition of involvement in the food industry, which goes back to my grandfather, who actually co-founded Banania, which was, and still is, a very successful banana and chocolate drink. Everybody in France knows that name. So when I lost my job, I went to work for the family, who were now operating a different company under the brand name Monbana. But I quickly realized that I wasn't going to be able to make a career inside this company. You know, it's not always easy to integrate a family business. But at the same time, it was a fantastic opportunity for me, because the company had its own laboratory, which I was able to use to experiment with some of my own ideas for new food products.
Okay, so you were developing potential products at that time?
Yes, absolutely. And in addition to that, I also opened a small import company that I called Comptoir Atlantique, and we began to import products from Brazil. My wife is Brazilian, by the way. You know, like exotic spices and fruits and that sort of thing. But it was really just a sideline activity for us. It wasn't what I'd call a business. But the problem was that the development work that I was doing at Monbana didn't really fit in with their strategy. So I started looking around to see if anyone would be interested in some of my ideas for protein foods. And that's when I met my first client, who immediately ordered 10,000 units. So that's how Comptoir really got started. But I was still running the company from my apartment at that time. I mean, we didn't even have our own offices, just a small apartment in Paris.
I see. So you were producing the products at Monbana and then selling them on to your customers?
Yes, that's right. But then we started to get more and more orders, and it all became much more complicated. So in 2003, I made the decision to move Comptoir Atlantique into its own premises. And we bought some land and built our own office, warehouse, and production unit. And since then, we have added 2 new buildings.
So I imagine that actually putting together the organisation of Comptoir Atlantique must have been quite difficult.
You could say that, yes. I mean, we had to find the right people to develop the business, and that meant training them so that they could understand what the products were and how the business model worked. But today it's great, and we have a very dedicated team of 10 employees. In fact, we just opened our own production unit, so now we don't have to rely only on outside suppliers to prepare the products.
What was the most difficult moment in all that? Were there times when you thought that you'd never make it?
Oh, yes, there were quite a few of those, in fact. I think the worst one was back in 2004, when one of our main customers went out of business and left us with all the stock that they had ordered but hadn't yet paid for. That was a really difficult moment, and it took us 2 years to get over that. I suppose the lesson is that you should never be too reliant on one customer, but of course most new businesses don't really have much choice in the matter.
So, what's the plan for Comptoir Atlantique from now on?
Well, I'm afraid I can't give you too much information about that because I have no intention of revealing our development plans to our competitors. Let's just say that we're already planning a number of new product launches, and we're also working on some very interesting new ideas. But don't worry, if you really want to find out, you can always get all the latest news about what we're up to from our website at comptoiratlantique.com.
Thank you very much, Bruno, and let's hope it all goes well in the future.
So, how does Bruno's professional background help the development of his startup?
Mhm.
He studied at the university for chemistry, and after he left this university,
Mhm.
his profession was chemistry laboratory, and after the university he works for laboratory with medical pills for 10 years.
Mhm.
And after this laboratory was closed, he became as unemployed, and after that he started to work for his family, and also his family have a choco banana business, and
Mhm.
also they have their own laboratory, and it was very interesting to work for them, because of their laboratory.
Okay. Now, so next questions.
What was Comptoir Atlantique's original main activity? Original main activity is the high protein food.
Yes, importing Brazilian products, high protein
Yes.
products, we can
Like
say.
powders, pills, something like that.
Perfect. Next one.
What support did Bruno receive from his family? When he was unemployed because of laboratory was closed, he started to work for his family
Mhm.
and start to and he maybe have a more practice from their laboratory.
Mhm. Perfect.
Where was the company first run from? First run from was their first client was their first client have a order for 10,000 food, for 10,000 products,
Mhm.
and it was very big for them.
He was given a chance to work for the family company and the use of company's laboratory for experiments. And then, of course, first run is Bruno's question for
Bruno's wife?
apartment.
Yeah. I want to continue with it. The first place, so this company was little apartment in France, and but they tried to become more and more, and in 2003 built their new 2 buildings. How did he go about financing his venture? I think I'm not clear about this moment because, but as I understand, financing his venture.
Cash was generated from sales
Yes.
in that case. And then problems with customers who went out of business leaving unpaid debts.
Yeah. There was a main customer. He went all stock, but can't pay this her order. It was in 2004.
Yep.
What problems did Bruno have during the first years of business? first year of business, maybe I think there was a lot of products, but maybe it's because of the little team.
Actually, the problem you already said, unpaid debts.
Yeah, unpaid. Right.
But how has the company evolved in recent times? 7, actually, you need to say.
How has the company evolved in recent times? Evolved, it means
Develop, increase, evolve,
increase.
turn into better position.
It was the he built there was a dedicated team, and also he take right people who knows who can create all the business plan
Perfect.
and help him. And also there was a dedicated team, as I understand, 10 people, and also there was a production team. He built the two buildings.
Yes, it was built. It has built its own premises and how now has a production functionality that they are working on. We can say. And the last one.
What are his plans for the future is the number of new products, and there is the also very new products, and they also create their own website.
Yes, new products and new ideas and new businesses. Now they are working on it. We can say. So. Next one. A business plan. Oh, yeah, we have just 18 seconds.
In fact, okay, I think I can't.
We cannot reach, I think, this end.
Yeah.
It's too long. It's a business plan. I've just noticed the time. So this part, this part, this part, this part, this part, and then it goes like.
Oh my God! It's really. It's because of me. Or
No,
really
it's too long
big,
sometimes.
Okay.
So I would like to end this lesson with my daughter's phrase. Oh yo, my yo, it's so long. So, do you have a question before finishing?
Actually, yes. Who can help me with the? Because for example, the points also calculate.
If I remember correctly, your homework is calculated not only in your points, but your progress. But I'm not quite sure because I cannot see details of your students. It's management team's process. But if you are talking about points, it means 55%, 100%, 80% completed the lesson. It is about business English as well. You need to fully complete all these lessons. But during the lesson, sometimes we cannot complete because they put sometimes too long. So we will give it as a homework. It is impossible, as you see, in 50 minutes to finish all of them. This is the first one. The second one, sometimes not focus on the points, in my opinion, because even if I finish the full lesson, I cannot reach sometimes 100. Because if you make mistakes, you lose your points. This is the first one. Second one, sometimes points are not correctly measured. Even you give 100% correct answers and fully finish, it can be sometimes 60. So not try to be obsessed with it.
But I'm obsessed, okay.
I'm obsessed with sometimes, but not focus on it because sometimes it cannot be your problem. It's about systems, technique, background. Okay?
Okay, great. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Take care. See you in the next lessons. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hello. How are you doing?
Hello, Farouk.
Is everything okay? How is it going?
Yeah, it's okay. What about you?
Excellent. Well, just I'm counting how many lessons I have today.
Yeah. Extra lesson in this month.
Extra lessons. Today I have 16-hour block. 8 a.m. till 12. Non-stop.
Oh,
I say ole, let's go. So, new ideas, let's start. Can you listen to the 6 conversations? It's too easy at work. And then what has happened in each situation, can you tell me?
okay.
Audio 16. 1.
Thank you for having me. It was a really interesting visit.
It's a pleasure. It was good to see you. 2.
Is that document you wanted copied?
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
No problem. Anytime.
3. Thank you very much for lunch. It was delicious.
You're welcome. I really enjoyed it.
4. Thanks for your time this morning. It was good of you to come in.
No problem. Thanks for your help.
5.
I'd like to thank you for inviting me here today.
Thank you for coming. We're glad you could be here. 6. After you.
Thanks.
That's okay.
Finish. It's short conversation with I don't know what has happened in this situation. Different situations. It's something about polite answers, for helping, for answer, for what else?
Just to respond to the situations.
Yeah.
Perfecto. So can you come to the section 2?
Mm-hmm.
And then how you add the comment? Can you read and can you continue, please, with it?
Okay. Thank you for having me. It was a really interesting visit. It's a pleasure. It was good to see you. What I should do?
Just you need to read and then we can continue with it.
Okay. Here is a document you want to copy it. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. No problem. Anytime. Thank you very much for lunch. It was delicious. You're welcome. I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Thanks for your time this morning. It was good of you to come in. No problem. Thanks for your help. I'd like to thank you for inviting me here today. Thank you for coming. We are glad you could be here. After you, thanks. That's okay.
Nice. So let's move on to Fest. So listen to Richard Lake talking about his new business idea to some potential investors and answer the questions 1 to 4, please.
Okay.
Audio 17.
So, to sum up, BoatNet is a specialist internet service provider that provides wireless internet access at all the major marinas in the country. From the start, I could see that there was definitely a market. Boat owners want to be able to access the internet to get information about the weather and sea conditions, as well as sending and receiving email. In the past, they could only do this on land because the technology wasn't in place. At the moment, in most parts of the world, you still can't access the internet from your boat without the right technology. From now on, our subscribers will be able to access the internet from their boats for a basic monthly fee. We set up a very successful pilot project in 3 marinas last year, so we were able to test the system extensively and we know it works. We've done a lot of research and we can offer the service for £25 a month. That's less than €40. We'd like to be able to increase this in the future.
My name's Jason Black. It's an interesting idea. Have you been able to get any sort of protection for it?
Well, of course, we couldn't get a patent or anything like that because it's not new technology. But we have been able to get exclusive contracts in all the major marinas in the country.
And how long are these contracts?
7 years.
So other companies won't be able to compete with you for the next 7 years?
That's right.
I finished. What is botnet? It's a company who give access to internet from boats. Richard said that earlier people can use internet only in the
Harbor.
Now every little boat can use internet, and he said that it for basic not tax basic
fee.
Basic fee, basic fee. Second question, what is the current situation for boat owners who want to use the internet? He said that it's impossible. He said that it's expensive because boats should put some devices.
For example, on the deck, we can say, on the ship, on the deck, putting or installing some electronic devices are too expensive. First of all, a little bit detailed, that's your job as well. Connecting to the satellite between two countries, it means if you are in international zone, like on this, for example, if you are in the sea, it's too expensive, first of all. And these devices, marine electronic devices, even these are the same devices, too expensive. But this is botnet. You can continue now.
But botnet is more. This is cheaper for
affordable.
What else he said?
And there will be no maybe connection issues, especially some modems or some electronic devices, because I worked as well on the deck. Lost connection when you are a little bit far from the shore, or cannot be portable. It means you cannot just unplug it. But botnets, especially I used as well, like how I forgot, Wi-Fi sticks, look like a Wi-Fi stick, or something like portable modems. You know portable modems?
Yeah, I think I know.
From one house to another house, you can carry, and like not a stable internet fixed internet connection. They are using SIM card style internet connections. So botnet is type of like Starlink style internet connection provider.
Third question: what will botnet enable them to do in the future? What will botnet enable them to do in the future? I don't remember.
Some of them I said already. Maybe you can continue.
About protection, does botnet have against competition? He said some. I don't clearly understand. It's some kind of license for 7 years.
Guarantee, maybe.
Maybe guarantee, yeah. Because he said about 7 years, and as a protection of this technology, this botnet.
Maybe we can say yes. So read these extracts from the presentation. And then which extracts refer to 1, 2, or 3? Present, past, or future abilities? Can you tell me?
Okay. Present ability, past and future ability. I could see that there was definitely a market. It's a past, yeah?
Which one? A.
A, just A.
A.
1 second. Both owners want to be able to access the internet. It's a present. Want to be able.
Future.
No. Future. It's future. Okay. You still can't access the internet from your boat. It's present. I think.
C. Present.
Our subscribers will be able to access the internet for a basic monthly fee. It's future.
D.
E. We were able to test the system extensively. It's about past. F. We can offer this. We can offer the service for 20.
Service, not service.
Months, service for 25 pounds a month. It's a future.
If we can offer the service for blah blah blah, it is not future because we can offer is present.
Yeah.
General F, present.
Okay. We would like to be able to increase this. It's a future, I think. It's G.
G, future.
H. Have you been able to get any sort of protection for it? We couldn't get a patent. It's a past. Wait, 1 second.
Past H.
In G, so other companies won't be able to compete with you. It's about future.
Yes. So can you use these extracts to complete the rules with these words and phrases? Complete the sentences, please.
Okay. To talk about general or present ability, we can use can or be able to. Okay, I'll try. To talk about future ability, we use after, will, might, and may, and words like want to or would like to. Future ability is to be able to, maybe.
We use be able to.
Just be able to. Okay. Third, we use to talk about past ability with a connection to the present. Has I have been able to.
Has have been able to.
Wait.
No, it's correct. Just maybe because of HTML, I need to correct for you.
Okay. We use to talk about general ability in the past and before. Was I were able to?
We use could.
We just could. It's not possibility, yeah? Why not was I were able to?
To talk about general ability, was were able to is the ability that you could be able to do in the past. Could has 2-3 meanings. First one, past ability. Second one, as you know, polite request, formal request. Third one, the possibility. It could rain, I guess. Something like that. Or if it's strong possibility, it can rain. We can say. So, 4 is this. Not general ability, be careful.
Okay, I see. To talk about a specific situation in the past, if we tried and succeeded, we use tried and succeeded. Was I were able to?
Was were able to. I think you need to use slash, like example 3.
Slash, where slash? Was or what?
For example, in example 3, you see slash.
I see, I understand. Slash. No,
Let me correct. I think HTML code problem.
maybe.
Who wrote it with an HTML? They wrote like this, I guess, with a space. So, next part. Look at these rapidly changing technologies, and I talk about past, present, and future ability when using them. Pictures such as examples that you can start from these pictures and then continue.
Okay, 1 second. Talk about past, present, and the future ability. For example, computer. Now we use laptops, computers for working, for doing something. In the past, we can use it. I don't know, only for I don't know what we are.
How it evolved, can you say?
What?
How
What?
it evolved, developed.
Developed.
Uh-huh.
Okay. In the future, I think we use computer like, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I think we won't use computers in the future because everyone use just smartphones or tablet.
Mm-hmm.
Because laptops or computers are too very big.
Mm-hmm. These are not mobile. These are immobile, we can say. Mm-hmm. Or these were actually in the past immobile, but nowadays is portable, easy to carry, we can say. And then continue, please.
Then second picture, I think it's a smartphone. In the past, we used just for call another people. Now we use it for a lot of another things. It could be photo or I don't know, maybe banking, maybe social networking, and etc. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the future, I think we can use phones. I don't know, maybe for conversations about some decision what we want to make or something like that.
Maybe we can say. And the next one.
Next one, what is it? It's
Even I don't
in
know.
Russian, I think in the past it could be just I don't know how to say.
I know the name, but I cannot say in the lesson. But I can say basically how to bankrupt the husband device. Dyson.
I know what was it in the past. I think it's just comp.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's I don't know, Dysons.
Now it is the way of how to divorce, we can say.
In the future, I have no idea what can replace this thing.
It can be sometimes, it looks like a sci-fi devices. Step by step, different shapes they are creating. I don't know in the future what absurd device they will invent. So,
I have no idea.
I have no idea as well. We cannot understand human, basically. So, last picture.
And the last picture is just watch.
Mm-hmm.
In the past, we use it only for looking clock.
Yeah,
time,
wristwatch.
looking time maybe. Now we use it for more than just looking for time. It could be we can show how many steps we
take.
We take today. We can show our how it's in English. Pressure, I don't know.
Blood pressure tracking, heart pulse, heartbeat tracking.
In the future, I think this watches we can use like I don't know, maybe like a smartphone. I don't know.
Yeah, like a smartphone or smart wristwatch, smartwatch. We are tracking. Even now we have bands, and nowadays we invented. And not nowadays, recently we have invented. I forgot the name. NFC chips.
For paying, yeah.
Huh?
For paying something, yeah.
For everything, actually, we have now. These are some interesting devices under your skin, bioimplantable NFC chips and electronic devices. Nowadays we have. In the past, it was just coded by some crazy technicians or electronic engineers, but nowadays, step by step, we are turning to this point to carry our smart devices under your skin.
I think I have seen somewhere this. What about what you're talking about? I don't know where. It's something like holograms and for the hand, yeah.
Especially they control their smart houses via these NFC chips. They open door via their hand, or they control all the devices like a fingerprint. But I think it's too risky. It's an electronic device.
Maybe it's called Internet of Things.
Actually, human of internet will be coming soon, or human of things coming soon. We will invent. It means technological revolution 6.0. Do you know these terms? I think maybe you heard. Industry 4.0, healthcare 3.0, the internet 5.0. When you search, you can find these are the ages of the development. For example, industry 1.0, vapor machines, vapor power, something like that, starts from Leonardo da Vinci's time. And now we are living that what you said, Internet of the Things. It is the Internet 5.0, I guess. So coming soon, we are going to 6.0.
I heard something about this.
I think we are going to 6.0. That it is a trauma of humanity, I guess. That devices will control the humanity.
I think it's possible.
It's possible.
Yeah. Because nowadays we ask for AI agents, for Google, a lot of things. What we want, what decision we should make, maybe, yeah. And I think it's possible in the future.
Nevertheless. So, can you read this example, and then we will pass the section, please.
Example. In the past, I wasn't able to use my mobile phone for taking photos. I could only text or make calls. And we already discussed about it. With my current phone, I can take photos and video clips, play games, and download music files. In the future, I'd like to be able to use my phone for international video conferencing as well. I think we already use for video conferencing.
So. Replace the verbs in italics with a phrasal verb from the list, please.
Okay, 1 second. We thinking of leaving the company to set up my own business. We are over budget on this project.
Budget is Russian.
Sorry. We're over budget on this project. We need to do something to reduce the cost. It's about bring down.
Bring down, reduce.
That's a great idea. I knew you would create a plan to solve the problem. Come up with.
Come up with.
The company has responded to the challenge of recruiting across the EU. The company has responded to the challenge. I don't know, maybe Patron?
Take up.
Take up?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know correct answer. I have no. We performed a lot of tests before we launched this product on the market. Okay, we get around maybe.
Carry out will be better for it.
Carry out?
Uh-huh. Nice. So can we read these business communication skills? And then it's about the presentation, so you need to in orderly number them with in a logical structure.
What I should do? Just read?
Okay. No, it's the presentation communication. So you need to list in orderly these sentences, these statements. It's mixed already. Which one is the first? Which one is the second? Which one is the third?
First, I'll give you a brief overview of the product. Basically, manage comparison. Shaders it. Let's go. Does that sound okay? Now I'd like to remind you some of its features. I'd like to demonstrate this values to itself. What's benefits of Sorry, Farooq, I don't understand. Firstly, A and B is correct, yeah?
No, it's not about correct, wrong. There should be a logic conversation. For example, I'm talking now, right? So this is my first sentence, and then another second, another third sentence I'm giving. Then it will be a presentation at work now. But now I mixed their places. So I don't know which one is the first, which one is the second, which one is the third sentence, in orderly. You need to list them, so it will become a logic conversation, logic speech.
I know. I think I just can't suppose what could be first. For example, I think maybe C.
In my opinion, now I've just checked one. G.
G.
What
I'd like to do in this presentation is demonstrate a new scheduling tool. Maybe. Okay. And the second one, I want to put C. It doesn't sound okay because I always asking in this calls. Have they hear me? And I think we can put C. Does that sound okay? And somebody answer.
In my opinion, after G, okay, well, after G, what comes?
I don't know, maybe
J.
J. Okay, we'll call the product monitor and it's a pretty simple concept. Firstly, someone asked what I'd like to do is a presentation to demonstrate a new schedule tool. And somebody answered, okay, we call the product minute monitor. It's a pretty simple concept. Okay, maybe.
Maybe G, J, and A. It will be. If you want, it's too long. It takes too much time. I will give it as homework. Then you can do it at home.
I'll try.
Otherwise, it takes 20 minutes to complete this exercise.
Okay.
It's too long. So can you come to section 2?
Section 2, okay. Complete the rest of the presentation with the words and phrases from the list. Minute manager scheduling tool can be set up with your current system immediately. Maybe this means
Whereas similar tools.
Whereas okay. Whereas similar tools on the market require much higher investment to make them compatible. Is that program compatible? Maybe in the future, maybe at the moment. That's a program.
Then compatible, the other major advantage.
That the program is very user-friendly and doesn't require a lot of previous knowledge of training. Drop-down user guide helps you with every step, which maybe is another great thing.
Is another great thing about, we can say.
Minute manager, blah blah blah. Your system is able to schedule 25 employees appointments. Maybe this means
minute monitor at the moment.
where
At the moment, second line, second word, second phrase, sorry.
Okay. I found. At the moment, the system is able to schedule 25 employees appointment, but with minute monitor, you can increase this to 50. That project leaders can have a better overview. I want to put this means.
This means
Blah, 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 taking place. Minute monitor is the project schedule can be delegated to admin staff. In the future, maybe.
no. The biggest potential benefit of something,
Okay. The biggest potential benefit of minute monitor is that project scheduling can be delegated to admin staff in the future.
In the future.
Giving team leader more time on the project.
Perfecto. So, next one. I think we have enough time to do it. Can you read this case study expert view aloud and then answer the discussion question, please?
Where is questions?
At the end, bottom of the page.
The expert view. Two essential factors for the success of a new venture are a unique business opportunity combined with an excellent understanding of the market and resource requirements. To convince an investor, the entrepreneur needs to make a business pitch that is well presented and easily understood, and which covers the business idea, the market, resource requirements, and future growth potential. As an investor, you need to pick an idea which offers a good return on investment and has a management team with good leadership skills and market understanding. Be aware the greater the risk, the greater the need to gain a higher rate of return. Okay. Investing in a new business background. Concrete canvas. The building in the back plus.
Too long. Let's
Will
stop this.
Crawford and Peter Brewin are joint directors of Concrete Canvas and have developed an innovative product, an inflatable concrete shelter. They came up with the idea in response to a competition to find new uses for cement. They visited refugee camps in Africa to do further research. They believe the product could get around the problem of supplying cheap, easy-to-use shelters in disaster situations such as earthquakes and tsunamis. Okay, the shelter is basically a sealed plastic sack. That measures under 2 meters square. Inside is a fabric that has been soaked in cement and is attached to the outside of a flexible plastic inner liner. It's filled with water. The fabric is unfolded and chemical pyrolysis cast into the plastic liner. The fabric has set in the shape of the inflated liner, creating a rigid shelter. No training is needed, and the weight is height similar to those of tents used in the military. Okay, Crawford and Brown aim to test the idea within organizations as an ordinance of care. If the testing goes well, they hope to raise the necessary funding to take the project forward. Initially, they need an investment of what to build and field these prototypes.
Okay.
Oh, it's difficult. Okay.
I think you can easily do. First of all, what advice would you give to Will Crawford and Peter Bruin about obtaining the investment they need?
I think for ordinary maybe people or investor, I don't know, it's difficult to understand what they want to create. Because I've read a lot of technological specification, what they want to do, but I don't understand how it looks like. Maybe some some comparisons, and I think they should to prepare more easily understanding presentation maybe for investors. Because if I was investor, I think I wouldn't. I don't understand what they want to.
I would not understand what I should do.
I wouldn't understand what they want to create, and what
what is required, what is necessary for me.
Yeah. What is necessary for creating this, this invitation?
So
this is my advice for them.
So second one, what do you think about the second one?
What information would potential investors need before deciding to put their money into this product? I think for every investors want to know when their investment return, and I think they should say about period of returning the investment of investments, and I think it helps to decide for investors make investments or not.
Okay.
The last one, do you think this is a good project to invest in why. As I understand, I not clearly understand what they want to create, but it's looks like a good idea because they're trying to create some decisions in Africa for I don't remember. They said about me. It's tense. They said about tense that used of organization and military, and I think it's helps for them. Their invitation helps for them.
Okay, maybe we can say investment viability. For example, innovative solutions, market potential, simplicity of use, and sustainable approach we can consider. So while considering these reasons, the investment success will depend on basically through market research. So we cannot say directly that it will be a good investment or not, but if they do everything correctly, it will be a worthwhile investment. Why not? So. Next one. Oh, finito. So, this is our turn now to discuss. Can you talk about, for example, innovative solutions to assess an investment's viability?
I don't know. I'm not investor.
But you can discuss it.
Yeah, I think I can. I don't know if I was investor. I think I'm very how to say. I forgot the part. I think I'm very conservative investor. I would.
Why not? Why do you think so?
Because I think when you are, it's everything about risks, and you can just waste your time and budget and money. If you put your if you invest your money to high risk investments, projects and something like that. And I think if I was an investor, I would be very conservative investor. What advices? I think always you should give information about guarantees, maybe some project plans. You should give information about your future
decisions, plans, investments.
Plans, maybe developments, your future growth. And I think all of this information can help the investor to make decision, right or not right.
Okay, and then what do you want to say about market potential?
Market potential. I think it's very important because if you want to make get success.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to get a success, I think it's very important because your risk level more lower than if you have not if your market potential very higher. I don't know how to correct say.
So we can say, for example, there's a growing demand for effective businesses and effective relief solutions. So if you can easily manage market potential to, for example, increase neutral solutions, increase solutions or the demand, especially in the given areas, for example, why not? You can easily elevate your investment viability, we can say. But what does it mean, sustainable approach? How can you describe it?
Sustainable approach?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Do you know sustainable approach?
Maybe I'm just forgot sustainable approach.
Sustainable, something like that. I always forget Russian of it. Устойчивый. Oh, who create these Russian words? I can read till the another half an hour, impossible.
One second. Устойчивый подход. Sustainable approach. I don't know what that does it mean even in Russian.
How can I read it in Russian if you don't know the meaning even?
No. I know what is sustainable and what is approach, but I don't know when they are
together.
Yeah.
Sustainable approach, especially if you are doing something. Do you know sustainable, first of all? Can you describe sustainable? It will be easier for you. Describe, please.
It's when you have how to say correctly, maybe it's everything about guarantees, maybe you have a plan of the increase, something like that. When you have when you have what? Reserve maybe to make risks, something like that.
Okay, maybe
When
you
you
can
have
say.
reserves, maybe it means sustainable.
And then simplicity of use.
Simplicity of use. I think it's everything about user experience of who use your maybe system, maybe application, maybe something. And it means that every user, maybe customer, should they could be easy to understand every client or customer who use your program, maybe something like that.
And then what is more? What makes simple? How could you describe simplicity?
Simplicity is just to make easier to use, maybe because if you are expert on a system, but your customers, for example, not expert, and they don't know your system, for example, and it should be more easier to use.
Yes, I can accept this case. So can you give me one example? The biggest mistake maybe you can say.
Biggest mistakes from whom? From me?
Just example for companies.
For companies, mistake. Mistake for companies. Recently, I've read about Nokia company who created the mobile phones earlier. All around the world, every people use their phones, but the decision not to make telephones with sensor
Buttons.
No, they have buttons.
Fingerprint.
They have buttons. Fingerprint, not just sensor.
Touch sensor.
Yeah, just in the past they decided to not to make sensor screen phones. And it was a bad decision for them because the company further they are I don't know how to say
Bankrupt.
Well, bankrupt, yeah, bankrupt. They went bankrupt because iPhones iPhone, Samsung company they make phones of the future with touch screen.
So,
this example about bad decision of company.
Okay, so the other parts will be your homework, if you have your homework, for example, that when you finish the lesson. So, till here, do you have questions?
No, I don't have questions, and I don't know. I think I don't have a lot of vocabulary because sometimes I want to say something special, maybe, or
no, it's too normal. Lessons are advanced.
Okay.
So it's not a big problem. So thank you for today. Take care of yourself. See you in the next lessons. Bye bye for now.
Bye bye. Thank you.